He doesn't give a about people. He doesn't care about humans. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care about human beings anymore.
Well, and
it's not even. It's not the addiction. It's not even the addiction anymore. He's turned to the streets. He's turned gangster. Like, he's turned gangster to where he doesn't give a about anything or anyone anymore. It's not the addiction anymore.
And that's not a pill to swallow, right, Michelle?
It is so hard.
Like, you don't say that. Listen, you don't say that lightly, correct?
No, I've been going through this for 7 years, right?
Right. So you're like hardened to. Wait, let me explain it for people. Like, you don't say this because it sounds lightly to the common person, but you're not saying this lightly. You've done everything you could do for your son, and everything worked.
Everything. 100,000 in treatment, 50,000 for an attorney, like.
But let me finish. Like, you've done what you can do as a mother, and you've run out of options, and so now you're hardened to the fact that, like, your son is going to do what he's going to do. You've tried, and he's going to be his own person. He's going to do what he's going to do. Correct?
Yes. The drugs in the street have fried his brain so much that I think that if my son is not locked up for the rest of his life, that he is going to be a serial killer.
Yeah.
But I think that if my son is not locked up for the rest of his life, that he's going to become a serial killer.
So
and that's really hard.
Yeah, that's very
mother
fucking hard.
To say.
That's very fucking hard. I cannot imagine saying that about my son. And I'm like not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. I think you've done the responsible thing. Because, like, look at Jeffrey Dahmer. Look at, like, Ted Bundy.
My son is going to be one of those people because he has no remorse.
Yeah, but nobody stood up for that.
No remorse.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
did that.
I want to talk about things like this on my channel.
You should.
And people say, how dare you say that about your child? My son needs to be locked up for the rest of his life.
Well, you just need to say it in, like, a politically correct way.
He needs to be locked up for the rest of his life. I take his collect calls. I'm not putting any money on his books or anything, but my child
anybody that's watched Intervention or watched any, like, 48 Hours or whatever.
No, Ice Queen, they can't change. Hold on. I gotta highlight this comment.
People can change.
He will never change.
Not sociopaths.
He will never change. My son has turned into a sociopath.
Let's review quickly what WebMD says about sociopaths. People often confuse the terms sociopath and psychopath and use them interchangeably. They aren't different in the clinical sense. Both terms refer to people who have antisocial personality disorder. Those with ASPD have no regard for others' rights or feelings, lack of empathy and remorse for wrongdoings, and have the need to exploit and manipulate others for personal gain. What does that sound like? Consistent behavior patterns in sociopaths include lack of empathy for others, impulsive behavior, attempting to control others with threats or aggression, using intelligence, charms, or charisma to manipulate others, not learning from mistakes or punishment, lying for personal gain, showing a tendency to physical violence and fights, generally superficial relationships, sometimes stealing or committing other crimes, threatening, unaliving, to manipulate without intention to act.
To the point where I am suicidal.
Sometimes abusing drugs or alcohol. And finally, trouble with responsibilities such as a job, paying bills, etc. Trouble with a job. Who has trouble finding and keeping a job?
You can't change that brain dynamic of, like, a sociopath and narcissist.
My son has become a sociopath.
You can't change that.
It sucks.
Unfortunately, Kelly is absolutely correct. WebMD says if you love someone who is a sociopath, it can be very isolating. You won't be able to change your loved one's behavior. So you have to set boundaries and protect yourself. I would love for this message to get back to every single person who is over there supporting Michelle. You cannot change her. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change her. Think about how hard it is when people make New Year's resolutions. How long do they last? It is very, very hard to change something that you have done your entire life. Michelle has been this way her entire life. Please stop hurting yourself trying to change Michelle.
And you want
my son's turned into a sociopath.
And Michelle, I feel so bad about that. Like,
he's not the child at birth. He's not the child I raised.
But that's why I feel so bad about, because I have, like, a 50-year-old son. If he turned into that, like, it would break me.
I know that he's.
And I know my son would never
got away with it. I know that he has.
That's horrible.
Word on the street, people talk, right? I know that he's murdered people.
How do you know that?
Because I pay people to watch him because he won't communicate with me.
Yeah.
And I know that people have said, Michelle Joseph did this, Michelle Joseph did that. I know he sliced somebody's throat open with a machete because they disrespected his girlfriend.
Was he, like, homeless?
Yeah, he lives on the streets. Yeah. He's been living on the streets for like 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he was calling me from jail, and I'm not taking his call. He gets one call every 2 weeks.
I don't want
to be on tough love. My son has pistol whipped people. He has
No,
murdered.
Michelle, no.
He's
It's okay.
murdered
Stop,
people.
stop. I don't want you to get into that. I'm just saying. I understand tough love, and I understand where you're coming from.
I talk to him at least twice a week. Do you know that?
No, I don't know that. But like, just don't
Talk to him twice a week.
Just don't push your shit out there. You're giving people more.
Everybody knows my shit. People are digging so hard. It's crazy. Like, I'm about to put out my DNA fucking shit on Facebook because,
No, Michelle, you're saying something I didn't even know about anything. Like, I don't know.
Girl, they've come in my Facebook and I'm not even gonna say it.
Pistol whipping people?
What?
They talked about your son pistol whipping people?
They know his name and they brought up his charges. Yeah. I'm just bringing up his recent charges.
Jesus, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm bringing up his recent charges. I mean, yeah, he's got 2 counts of armed robbery, and he's got 1 count as a felony with, felon in possession with a firearm. He was calling me from jail, and I'm not taking his call. He gets 1 call every 2 weeks. Well, you know what? I don't care if no other creators do this. I'm a real person. I actually know how to trust people. And so, please, everyone, prop her and tell her congratulations. Because I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. Please, everyone, please. I read your text. I'm gonna start jumping in. I forgot to go live. Okay. It said it was still waiting. Okay, people are gonna start jumping on that.
Did the best she could as a mom, you know? I'm fucked up in my own ways and I take responsibility for that. You know, I think my mom definitely did the best of her abilities. I was a rebellious kid.
And I'm not putting money on his books. So unless he does like some nasty stuff, like sucking or taking it, he ain't gonna be able to get the kind of drugs that he needs to get high. You know? Unless he decides to do some really immoral things to get drugs, well, that's on him. And I can't make him not take a penis. So I think that he wouldn't take a penis for drugs. I would hope that he doesn't. You know, I would hope that he doesn't take a penis for drugs. And if he does that, I'm not giving him commissary money. No, I'm not giving him money on commissary. No, I'm not. No, he can go fuck himself. He's fucked me so many times. I used to put $50 on his books every week. Fuck you. Fuck you. I said some horrible shit to him when he went in. Because he called me when he went to jail this time. He's like, you have a collect call from Joseph. Right? I'm like, from the Orleans Parish Prison. To accept charges. This is a free call. To accept this call, +1. Bitch, you called the wrong motherfucking person this time. That's exactly what I told him. You called the wrong fucking person this time. You told me to fuck off long enough. By the way, AT and I are going through a divorce. By the way, we're going through a divorce, you fucking piece of shit, because you've done this. You've done this. Thank you. Thank you for sticking up for you over and over and over. You've done this. Thank you. Thank you. He called me like 4 or 5 days later. Mom, I'm on suicide watch. Yeah, sure you are. You just don't want to go in general population right now. You just don't want to go in general population right now, right? So, right, if you have no means to do this, then why don't you rip your off and shove it down your right? Right? If you have no means to do this, then why don't you rip your off and shove it down your right? Right. I can't believe you said that to me. Yeah, okay. Okay. I just said it.
No, I'm not on meth. No, I'm not on coke. I'm just really, really excited.
Hold on.
Reading chat because I want to read chat, right?
Right?
So chat's gonna have to tell me if they can hear this or not. And I had to kind of figure out how to swap phones. So
Right.
It's gonna probably be lower and then it'll get louder, but can you hear this?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my phone.
It's gonna record from phone to phone, but you wanna give me the news again? Can y'all hear this?
Yeah, they don't process me on all my charges, which means that I beat them all.
Right. The DA or something wasn't. I mean, just explain what you did before because I didn't have my other phone.
So I went in front of the DA and court started today and my judge had been gone for like a couple of weeks. And so when we came in, she was like, I've been gone for a little while and I'm back and I'm ready to work. She's like, I'm not filing any continuances. So they called my, I was in there for a while and they called my case up and my lawyer had told me right before they filed for a continuance, but the judge isn't going to grant it. So they called my case up, and the DA wasn't ready for trial, basically. She was like, yo, can I get a continuance? And the judge is like, no. And she was like, are you ready for trial? And he was like, I'm in a null process, which means he didn't want to go to trial. They didn't have a case together.
So
They kind of like tried to trick me before that. They were like, listen, they're like, we'll give you 5 years on the gun charge if you plead guilty right now. When I first went into court, and I was like, well, the judge said she wasn't gonna find probable cause on me because I didn't have the gun on me. And they were like, my lawyer was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go talk to them and see if they'll do credit for time served if you plead guilty. And I was like, why? Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give me credit for time served. I might as well, try to fight it. But I didn't beat it, So.
I'm awesome. And so, do I?
I'm just waiting on it. Now I'm just waiting on it.
They dropped it.
They said Jefferson Parish should come get me by Monday, but they have 10 days to come get me.
Right. Well,
Okay, so turn it up.
TPS
What's
is
that?
better than
So
OPP.
what happened? We can't really hear what you're saying.
I've talked to some people, and it's like about 50-50, they don't really have, like, the TVs there are smaller. They have, like, really small TVs, and the food's, they said the food's a little worse.
It has to be better. They're like safer. It has to be better, like safer.
I can hear you better than what?
Like it's safer there.
Safer?
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. Jefferson Parish is just like it's right next to New Orleans,
Right. Oh yeah, and like I said, there's so many streams that I'm exploiting you because I'm talking about you and blah 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 and.
Michelle, you step all over his moment right here. What are you doing?
Getting
I
stabbed.
can't hear you. Hold on, Ski. Let me finish this.
Yeah, I definitely got
Please, like,
or something as steady as a bump over like a bed,
Yeah, all these people are like, we called the jail and your son didn't get stabbed.
You'll see when I come home, I have like 3 or 4 new scars on my shoulder and my back.
Right? Yeah, I'm a liar. I'm a scammer. I'm trying to scam money.
It's not all about me.
I said you got stabbed. I mean, can I do because you got stabbed in jail? I mean,
Did not make it all about me.
You did.
what can I do that you got stabbed in jail? They were like, that's
No.
Michelle's next money grab. She's a scammer.
Sorry. I did not make it all about me. Let the
Okay.
conversation play.
So tell us what we're hearing though.
When you were talking about all the shit that people were saying about you being a bad mom and stuff, like, fuck what they say. They don't know. They haven't never been in either one of our shoes, so.
Right?
It's like negative.
Like, fuck this.
The second time I
Okay,
talked to him.
I don't want to listen to this all the time. Just tell us what we're hearing.
Those people
What?
Tell us just tell me what we're hearing. I don't need to hear him. So you're saying that he got out of he's getting out of jail. Is that what I couldn't really understand what he was saying. So he went to
Trying to play
court.
it because then I found out how to
No,
make it
bro, I don't want to.
louder.
Just tell us what it. Yeah, no, it's not. It's poor audio quality. The audience can't hear it. So tell us what it's saying. We heard you, but so he's going to court and what? He's going to get his thing
Went to
dismissed in
court
10 days.
today, and the judge has been off the bench for a while, right? And so they were like, this state's like, I need a continuance. And the judge is like, I'm not giving you a continuance. Are you ready for trial now? And they're like, no. And so they dropped everything. So he's got like,
Because you wanted money.
He's got two what more? What is he got? Two what? Is he going to get out of jail?
he's got like 2 warrants for just bullshit stuff. Like, that's what I was trying to play.
So did he? So he
When
doesn't
they
have
said I
bail.
made it all about me. No, the rest of the conversation was all about him.
So did we?
But,
I don't know what to say in here. So he's getting out of jail, or he has 2 warrants that are piddly, so he'll get out pretty soon. Not 99 years.
Well, I mean, they're for writing bad checks, but that's when he was on heroin and basically because he had
Well, I mean-
do I?
I said it's small compared to what it was. Definitely, like he had like a shooting case. So
like probational charges.
So what does that mean? He's on probation already? I mean, is he going to get out?
We don't know. He's still got to go to court for this too. But all the time that he's been in there, he's getting time served for all the other charges.
He can come and live with you at the house.
We'll see.
But don't hold it so close. Just play it in the background because it's like
They're trying to
distorted.
ruin my life.
It's too high pitched, Michelle. We can't hear him.
And like the funny part about it is like a lot of them are felons, and they're treating me like I,
What are you
fucked
talking
their
about here,
husbands,
Michelle?
murdered their
Who's
moms
Michelle
and raped
talking
their
about?
kids or something.
No, what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see catch ups.
I mean, I don't think people should necessarily be judged by the worst thing that they ever did. So
But
it doesn't really matter if they're felons, but they
Good thing.
judge you because they all have their own dirt. They've all done their own dirt.
right. I'm so glad that they just dropped all this. I love you.
Be positive.
Huh?
That's what I told you, be positive. The only arguments we really got in were about you were saying about me telling you to be positive.
Well, I mean,
I told you from the jump, they didn't have that. They didn't have like that.
Okay, I have to talk through this just for a second, right?
right.
I just,
I have faith in the justice system.
Look, he's trying to cut him
I
off.
was muted, my bad.
but I want you to hear
That happened, didn't happen.
about how I'm not positive with him.
I didn't show up the witness.
Yeah, I mean, because if you would have showed up, you would have been purged.
So be careful what you show there on the phone. What are you showing?
He was lying
Lola.
all the time.
Terrible.
I told you what happened when we were talking on the phone.
Right.
I didn't arm rob him out of shit. He took my shit and then called the police when I took it back because
All right, that's good, Michelle. Now I'm about to kick it. I gotta do my own show here for them some money. You need to go live. So what do I do? You just wait till the other place comes and gets him, and those are small charges. So you gotta
Weird.
you gotta talk to him and see where he's gonna go and
Nope.
stuff, like what he's gonna do.
I can't stop crying. Oh God.
Why were you
Yeah, I
crying when
really
he
never
told
thought
you?
I was ever gonna be able to hug my son for the rest
I
of
hope
my
so,
life.
Vicky.
Where's he in jail? In New Orleans?
He's in New Orleans, and then he's gonna go pick. They have like 10 days to
Mm-mm.
pick him up
Yeah.
for Jefferson Parish. I was crying with the first phone conversation, and he's like,
How far away is that other place? How far away is
Uh-huh.
the government? How far away is the other parish? Is that on the other side of the state, or how far?
It's further, but if I was gonna like let the conversation play, they've got video visits there to where I can call him,
That's
and
why
it's
she
like
played
15. Why wasn't I crying? I was bawling my eyes out the first time he called me, right? And I just like I settled down because he gave me 15 minutes and called someone else, and then he called me back, and I was kind of calm.
He'd be out
Play
there
what
in the woods.
recording? Play the recording about the rest of it? No problem.
No.
I'm so glad that
Don't
they
listen
just
to me,
dropped all
man.
this.
Why would you record
You're
it?
married.
You know, you're not even allowed to.
Huh?
You can't hear him.
be positive. The only arguments we really got in were about you were saying about
Hold the phone away, Michelle. Bring the phone down.
What they're saying? What else did he say?
Pull the phone away. They're not saying it because they can't hear it. They're saying it because it sounds his audio. They can't hear it on my phone. Like you're coming through your stream, it's like high pitched. They're saying, "What does he say?" Because they can't hear him. It's too loud. Like it's not discernible.
Boring. Here we go. Boring. Boring. Okay, whatever.
My trolls don't even know who that is. So that's your son that's in jail in
He
New
sounds
Orleans.
like Dad in the recorded call. His dad's dead. His dad died in August.
Who's dead? Is that his dad? His dad passed
It
away.
sounds like Dad in the recording, laughing out loud.
His dad passed away in August.
Yeah.
Check.
His
Can you
dad
hear
had a
me?
heart attack and died.
Yeah. Who was his dad? It was one of your husbands or a guy that was his dad, right?
Yeah, just his dad, Joe.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Yeah, she's
sheesh.
gonna get him in trouble.
I didn't know the story. I don't. Who's dad?
I feel like
Which
I
guy
want to
was
go
that?
throw up. Like I just ate. I got ate. I took pictures of the tacos, and I came home and
Well, you're gonna have to keep yourself getting together. You gotta going to AA and get a regular job so that when he comes home, you can be like stable and help him transition back to normality. But didn't he have problems? Like he was on the drugs that made him do that, right? Yeah, that's what he needs. You need to get him out there in the woods. There ain't no drugs out there.
Well,
Sorry,
I'm not telling you where he's gonna go.
I'm not asking.
But he's gonna move out of New Orleans when he gets out.
We're asking which one was his dad, and you said Joe. His dad was Joe. Does like the Michelle verse know which guy that is? I don't know if I've heard of him. I know Tim, and I know Etienne.
I never married Joe.
Okay.
I never married Joe, and I never married Bruce. I mean, like,
Hey, love Lily.
a child is never an accident.
A child is never an accident?
Unplanned, and so is here.
What the fuck is that? Sound like a gunshot.
I'm
the wind outside.
Yeah, right.
I don't care about these people because if they don't want to share my joy, well then suck it.
Damn. Did you hear that on my stream?
No.
It sounded like a gunshot outside the window. Am I tripping?
No.
They coming
Hold
for
on.
you,
Back
Steve?
to a second, Michelle.
Well, Molly's mom passed away, and it's from a very reliable source. So prayers for Molly. Yeah, everybody needs to be nice to Molly because I just
let me settle the crowd down and smoke this blunt, Michelle, and you gather yourself and come back in a few minutes. I don't want to talk about Molly.
I'm gonna go check on Molly's thing, but yeah.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for the update. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this blunt, Michelle. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to check her update. Bye. Time on my son. I don't understand what you don't understand about that. I am not wasting one more cent on that child. I don't know. I'll call it as I see it. This is bitch. This is bitch.